With a refurbished stadium, high hopes really for a winning season. There is obviously a renewed interest in the Jags this year, and a new documentary that is airing tonight on Channel 4 may deepen your appreciation of our home team.
Yeah, this is really cool. It gives an inside look at how a sleepy city in Northeast Florida, Jacksonville, proved its grind iron grit and landed an NFL team against the odds. So joining us this morning, our friend Channel 4's Stacey Spanos.
You sound like I'm going to take the field.
Yeah, here she is at 5'4". Stacey Spanos, you produced this.
Yeah, it took us the better part of me along with some colleagues. It took us the better part of a year to do the research and to get all of the interviews because so many people were involved in this. And you know, this is a Cinderella story, guys. You've heard of the little engine that could. This is the little city that could and did. Back in 1993, the idea that Jacksonville would get an NFL team, you know, it was just laughable. Out of 5 cities competing for an expansion team, Jacksonville was considered by many to be dead last in the race. Well, tonight at 8 o'clock, you'll hear the insider stories about just how many years, how many people, and how much energy it took to get an NFL team here in the River City. We talked to people like Tom Coughlin, Jimmy Smith, and the former owners of the Jaguars, Wayne and Dolores Weaver. They sat down with me to talk about the obstacles they and their partners had to overcome on a very short deadline, mind you, to make this dream a reality. Now, getting an NFL team was something most people living in the city wanted, but at one point, Wayne Weaver dashed that dream by pulling the plug on the whole deal.
I don't know if I was mad. I was really disappointed. I bet I had a tear or two. Because we'd all gotten so close and worked so hard on this, and we really had a great partnership group. People that really loved Jacksonville, people who really believed in Jacksonville, and so it was a disappointing decision that they made, and I felt that they made the decision because they really didn't want a team here.
We'll tell you exactly who Wayne Weaver's talking about there, and we'll relive those very tense moments, find out just what it took to get the deal back on track, also find out which city the NFL hinted that the Weavers might want to take their team to if things didn't work out in Jacksonville, because for a period of time there, guys, it looked like it wasn't going to happen here.
Certainly, and Stacey, Jacksonville has been in love with football for decades. Of course, there's the Florida-Georgia game, and we had the United States Football League here. But you also talk about an incredible moment back in the 1970s that might have really gotten those wheels in motion.
Yeah, anybody who lived here for a while or has been around, you know, in the news business for a while, Nikki, I'm sure you've seen this footage. It happened in 1979 when Baltimore Colts owner Bob Irsay landed on the 50-yard line of the Jacksonville Municipal Stadium in a helicopter, Sky 4 helicopter, yeah, owned by Channel 4. Our own Tom Wills was covering it.
Robert Irsay, he and Mayor Godbold in the Channel 4 helicopter landed on the field of the old Gator Bowl. There were 50,000 people there. And Jake told me he didn't think anybody was going to come. It was Tolbert's idea to do this. They're going to get a free hot dog and a free cold drink. Those are Mayor Godbold's exact words. And they turned out to see Robert Irsay get out of the Channel 4 helicopter on the 50-yard line with Mayor Godbold, and everybody in the stadium went nuts, cheering, "We want the Colts. We want the Colts." What?
So a free soda and a hot dog, huh?
Can you believe
but
it?
I mean, it really caught the attention of the league when all those people showed up.
Yeah, it certainly did. And a lot of people believe that's really what got the ball rolling here. So tonight at 8 o'clock, you are going to hear from the others who were in that presentation. Wayne Weaver brought that moment up in history. He said, look, we got so many people to fill the Gator Bowl back in 1979, and we are going to do it again. He brought it up in the presentation back in 1993. You're going to hear from others who were in that meeting in Chicago, what tactics they used to command the attention of the other owners, and what role, guys, James Earl Jones played in us getting a team.
Really?
That's really
Did you have any idea?
I had no idea.
I didn't either.
Could he do the voiceovers?
I just can't stop thinking about Mayor Godbold coming down in a Channel 4 helicopter for hot dogs. But you know what? I went to an event with him maybe a month ago, and he brought ice cream.
Well, there you go.
That must be
he
kind of his
obviously,
MO.
he obviously
He
knows
went
how
to
to
a
get
senior
people.
center, and he's like,
He knows how to get people. Stacey, is there anything, is there any like one piece of information that really surprised you that you didn't know from over the years?
I think I don't know if there was necessarily one piece of information. What really inspired me is the amount of energy and the amount of people involved over all those years to make this happen. I think we just take it for granted now that we have a team, and sometimes we get mad and we just don't go, and a lot of times we don't support the team, and that's okay. That's everybody's prerogative. But when you think about how much we wanted it and how much we thirsted for it, and now we're just like, oh yeah, the Jags, they're playing on Sunday, just gonna stay home. Yeah. That's what really made it special to me and really made me value it that much more.
Well, that makes me glad I renewed my season tickets.
Yes.
Hearing you say that.
You know, people in Jacksonville really, there's a lot of diehards here that have had season tickets since the very beginning. I think they're really going to enjoy this because I grew up here. I remember when this happened, but I was kind of young, and it was something that, you know, that I want to be reminded of. Because you forget some of these little details and the drama.
And unless you were in the inner halls of that, you wouldn't know.
I wasn't.
you weren't.
Didn't get the invite.
Well, I've been very anxious to see this. Can't wait to see it tonight. Thank you for coming to tell us a little bit more about it. And we certainly hope that you tune in tonight to the special Destiny, How Jacksonville Won the Jaguars.
Yeah, it airs tonight at 8 o'clock right here on the local station. And we know you will enjoy it. So thanks to Stacey Spanos and everybody else behind this awesome documentary.